everyone, welcome to ArivuPro YouTube channel. So we are going to discuss the complete paper of CA Foundation paper 3, that is Quantitative Aptitude. We will be solving each and every question. And how was the paper for you? How many questions you wrote? Like what is your expectation regarding the paper? Actually, when I saw the paper for the first time itself, I was like, okay, it's a very easy paper. When the syllabus change happened, right? After the syllabus change, this is the most easiest paper till date. So I think all of you performed very well in your exam. So we'll be going to solve all the questions now. Yes, let's start. Suppose a father had a sum of 3,600 and he decided to divide the amount among three sons who are Anil, Sunil and Nirmal. I am going to represent them using X, Y and Z. Then what is given? 3 times the Anil's share, that is 3x, which is equal to 6 times Sunil's shares, that is 6y, which is equal to 8 times Nirmal's share, which is 8 into Z. 1 second. Yeah, 8 into Z. So, how will you find it? Pretty easily. So, the first step, easiest step is take the LCM of 3, 6 and 8. How much is the LCM of 3, 6 and 8? How much is the LCM? Da? Tell me. So, if we take 3, then 2 and 8 will be remaining. If we take 2, then 1 and 4 will be remaining and we can take 4. So it is, LCM is 24. So divide everyone with 24, which will give you AX by 24 and 3 will get cancelled off and it will become 8. And Y by, yes, 4, which is equal to Z by how much? Z by 3. Now what are they asking? They are asking us how much, then Anil's share is how much is the question. So we have 3,600 in total. So who is Anil? Anil is the first person, that is 8, right? So 8 by 3,600 into this much will give you the answer. The answer is how much? 1920. Grace mark is there or not? You might get 1 mark grace from one of the question from combination. There is a question based on balls, right? 13 balls were there and they gave the total number as 15. So there is a chance for grace mark from that, 1 grace mark from that. And there is a question from logical reasoning regarding 2 people sitting opposite, 2 rows opposite to each other, right? Yes, and they have mentioned as extreme left. But if we look with respect to the people who are sitting over there, the extreme left is not the correct way to tell us the option. So there is 2 marks of grace mark. Chance for 2 marks of grace mark is there. Okay, then the ratio of age of 2 sisters is 5:7. One is elder to the other by 8 years. That means what? It is given that the ratio is 5:7. So what is the difference between their ratios? That is 2. According to the question, this 2 is how much? 2 is 8. So 1 is how much? 1 is 4. So what will be their present ages? What are the ages? Their ages are 5 into 4 and 7 into 4. That is 20 and 28 are their present ages. So the elder one is 28 and the younger one is 20. So what is the question now? Then the ratio of their ages after 4 years between older to younger. So their present age is 20 and 28 and they are asking older to younger after 4 years. So after 4 years, older will be how much? 28 plus 4. That is how much? 32 is 2. 20 plus 4, that is 24. So the ratio will be cancelling using 8. It will give you how much? That is 4:3. Option B is the right answer. Now if you ask, sir, grace marks milte, I'll tell you. Yes. Question number 3. X by y the whole raised to a square plus 4, which is equal to x raised to minus 1 y the whole raised to 5 minus 5 by a. How will you rewrite it? So I will rewrite it this way. X by y the whole raised to a square plus 4, which is equal to X raised to minus 1 is what? X raised to minus 1 is 1 by x. X raised to minus 1 is 1 by x. So I'll write it as y by x, the whole raised to minus 5 by a. Again, it is raised to minus. That means we need to take the reciprocal. That means x by y, the whole raised to a square plus 4, which is equal to x by y, the whole raised to 5a. Now, what you will do? You can do two things. The bases are equal, that means the power or the index should be equal. Or you can use option hitting. Try option D. When you hit option D, you will get LHS is equal to RHS. So the right answer is 4, 1. Yes. Next question. If direct question, all the time these type of question will be there, which is direct, where you need to use your calculator. How will you use the calculator? Find the value of x first using calculator. X is equal to how much? Find the value of root 2. Then put it as m plus. Then m plus, so m plus you put it that way. Then divided by equal to. Then you will get 1 by root 2. Then you will get the value of x as how much? In total you will get it as 4.5. Similarly, you will get the y value as how much? You will get the y value as, yes, so x square value as 4.5 and y square value as 0.5. So option C is the answer, x square plus y square. Then the next one. Yes, it's a very interesting question. If you know the basic identities, a plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Likewise, if you know the basic identity, you can, by basic identities, you can easily solve these type of questions. And it's a very interesting question. It's very easy to get also. I'll tell you how to do it. So, if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation 2x square minus 4x plus 6 is equal to 0. From this, how will you find alpha plus beta, which is sum of the root? How will you find it now? Alpha plus beta is equal to how much? Minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Here, coefficient of x is how much? Minus 4 divided by coefficient of x square is 2, and there is a whole bracket of, we need to multiply it with minus 1. So it will become how much? Alpha plus beta is equal to 2. Then alpha beta, product of the root, constant term divided by coefficient of x square, that is constant term is 6. 6 divided by how much? 6 divided by 2, which is how much? 3. So you got alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Now, what is given in the question? The quadratic equation with roots. We need to find a quadratic equation whose roots are alpha square by beta and beta square by alpha. Very easy. What will you do? How will you construct a quadratic equation? You need to find the sum of the roots and the product of the roots. Very easy to find. I'll write you the first step. The first step is, so alpha square divided by beta plus beta square divided by alpha is equal to, we need to find. Now, take the LCM divided by alpha beta. So alpha cube plus beta cube. Do you know how to find alpha cube plus beta cube? Any idea, guys? Can you find alpha cube plus beta cube? Yes. With the help of alpha plus beta. How will you take the help of alpha plus beta? You will rewrite it as, which is equal to, alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to how much? Alpha plus beta, using the identity alpha plus beta the whole cube minus what? Minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta, the whole divided by alpha beta. Now you know the value of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So you can substitute here. Yes, you will directly get the value. The value is how much? Which is equal to minus 10 by 3. Similarly, product of the root. If you are finding product of the root, it will become alpha square divided by beta into beta square divided by alpha. Alpha square, alpha cancel, and beta square cancels. It is alpha beta itself, which is how much, Makala? Which is how much? Which is already given. We already found out. How much is it? Which is 3. So according to this, sum of the root is minus 10 by 3 and the product of the root is 3. So which is the quadratic equation? We know that the general quadratic equation is x square minus of sum of the roots into x plus product of the root. So if we look at all the options, the right one is option B. I hope you guys got it as correct during the examination. Yes, this is another question which is kind of out of syllabus. So we don't know whether they will grant you a mark extra even if you haven't wrote the correct answer, or if you have gone for the wrong answer, or even if you have left it off. It is out of syllabus. Yes. So the question is, a manufacturer produces two products A and B. Okay. The profit on product A is 8. So product A, let it be X1. Yes. Is 8 on each unit. Let it be like that. And profit on product B is rupees 13 on each unit. Then the objective function is, what is the question? So if a manufacturer is producing something, what is their objective? What is their objective? Yo, I'll do everything so that I'll become bankrupt and all. Is that the objective? No. The objective is what? To always maximize the profit. So answer is nowhere going to be minimized. No one wants a bankrupted company, or no one wants loss. Even you don't want loss, right? You want to clear their foundation. Similarly, a manufacturer want to have profit, maximize the profit. So the answer is, it can either be, if we are calling product 1 as x1 and product 2 as x2, then option B is the answer. But what if we are calling product 1 as x2 and product 2 as x1? It can be option D also, but logically option B is the right answer. Then we are going for the next question. Next question is, what are the values of x and y from the given equation? Direct substitution. Don't try to solve anything here. You should have directly substituted. You will get the answer very easily. Let's see the options. If you look at the options, yeah, what is given? X by 2 is x by 2 minus y by 5 is equal to y minus x, and x minus y divided by y minus 10 is equal to how much? The 1. Grace marks is there in quantitative aptitude. For sure you will get 1 mark grace, and there is one more question I'll discuss. Yes. And here, see this. X is what? In option, it is given as an ordered pair, x comma y. So we will take x as 15. If you are taking option A, x is 15 and y is 20. If you substitute over there, will it give you y minus x? No. If you go to option B, 20 and 25. That is 10 minus 5, which is equal to 25 minus 20, which is equal to 5. So LHS is equal to RHS. And we will check for option the other relation also, other equation also. So if we substitute it here, 20 minus 5 is 15 divided by 25 minus 10, which is 15. So the ratio is 1. So option B is the right answer. Got the point? Yes. Yes. I hope you got that as right answer, because it's a very easy question. Yes. 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 A company produces two type of products, A and B, which require processing in two machines. Okay, two machines are required. First machine can be used up to 15 hours, maximum of 15 hours. 15 hours. If you look into it, every option is maximum of 15 hours. And the second can be used up most for 12 hours. So the maximum is 12 hours. The product A requires 2 hours. So product A, that means 2 into x1, yes, plus on machine 1 and 3 hours on machine 2. So A requires 2 hours on machine 1, which is represented with x1, plus 3 hours on machine 2, which is represented with x2 less than or equal to 15. So which all options are coming like that? So this is wrong, this is wrong. Either it can be option A or B. What is given then? Product B requires 3 hours. Product B requires 3 hours on what? Machine 1. That is 3x1. Yes, 3x1. Everywhere it is 3x1 plus. Yeah. It should be less than or equal to 12. So option B is wrong. So option A is the right answer. Yes, people. Now we are going to the ninth question. Ninth question is it clear? Yes, I think it is clear only. So I'll just make it better. Yes, 5. I'll write it again. 5a raised to 5 into b square into 3. So it is given as 3 into ab cube the whole square. That will become a square b cube the whole square is how much? A raised to n the whole raised to n m. That will become a raised to mn. Similarly, it will become b raised to 6 the whole divided by 15 into a square b. 15 into a square b. What all things will get cancelled off? What all things will get cancelled off? A square will get cancelled off. 5 into 3 is how much? 15. So 5, 3 and this 15 will get cancelled off. What else is remaining? What is remaining the? Yes, b square, b is remaining. We will make it b. So what is remaining in at the end? A raised to 5 into b raised to b into b raised to 6 is how much? B raised to 7. So what is the answer, people? What is the answer? So option A raised to 5 into b raised to 7 is the right answer. Next question. 3 employees A, B, C of firm receive variable incentives in money 3:4:5. So the variable incentive is 3:4:7. That is A, B and 3:4:5. A, B and C. Then what is given? Then the management also give a fixed incentive of 4,000 to each of them. As a result, now the total incentive of A is to B is to C becomes 5:6:7. It becomes 5:6:7. Then how much did B get as variable incentive? Very easy question. So if you look into the ratio, what is the increment in ratio? There is an increment of +2. Why did that +2 come at first place? Because they were given an extra 4,000. That 2 is how much then? 4,000. And so 1 will be how much? 2,000. Now what is the question? How much did A get as variable? Sorry, B get as variable. So answer is 4 into 2,000. Because 1 is 2,000. So 4 will be how much? Which is 4 into 2,000. That is option D, 8,000. Good. Yes. Next question. A certain sum of a certain amount at a rate of simple interest X doubles in 5 years. So they are telling that 100 is becoming 200 in how many years? 5 years it is becoming double. Yeah. Okay. Then, so how much will be the simple interest here? 100. Let it be like that. Then what is given? Then at the rate of simple interest, y it becomes 3 times in 8 years. That is 100 will become 300 in how many years? In how many years it will become that much? It will become in 8 years. If you look into it, there is a trick. For rate percentage for the first one is how much? 100 divided by 5, which is 20%. 20%. Then for the second one is how much? 200. So simple interest is 200. 200 divided by 8, which is equal to how much? 25%. Then what is the difference between them? That is the question. The difference between two interest rate is how much? 5%. 25 minus 20%. That is 5%. Very good. Can we go for the next one? Yes. The next one is Anil deposited a certain amount in a bank at a rate of 10%. So the rate is given, which is 10%. Compounded semi-annually. It is compounded semi-annually. Very important. So that R will become how much? 10% divided by 2, which is 5%. So I is equal to 0.05. Very important. Then at the end of 1 year. So after 1 year, Anil received a sum of 13230. Anil received how much? So amount is 13230. Then the sum deposited in the bank is what? Direct application of what? Direct application of compound interest equation. So A is equal to P into 1 plus I, the whole raised to n. What is the value of n here? It is compounded semi-annually, so it will become 2. What is the value of A? That is 13230, which is equal to then p into 1 plus I, that is 1.05 the whole raised to 2. So how will you do it in calculator? Find the value of 1.05 the whole square. You will find it 1.05 into equal to, you will get it as some value. Then you want to find the reciprocal and multiply with this value. So divided by equal to and multiply it to 13230 and you will get the answer as option C, 12,000. Yes. Next question, people. The effective rate of interest corresponding to a nominal rate of 8% per annum payable quarterly is, what is the question? Direct one. So they have also given you a tip. What is that? 1.02 the whole raised to 4 is how much? This much. They have given you the tip. That is 1.08243216. That is the tip over there. Then what else is given? Then they are asking you to find ERI. What is the formula for ERI? ERI is equal to 1 plus I the whole raised to n minus 1 percentage ERI. So into 100. So this entire thing is what? This. So 1.082432 minus 1 will give you 0.08243. Then into 100 will give you the answer, which is 8.24%. Direct question, and you can solve it in seconds. Time saving question. Yes. Next question. Sunil plans to save for his higher studies. Yes. One more thing, people. There was 15 questions. There are 15 questions from mathematics of finance. If you had studied this with all the tips and all the tricks we have given you, for sure you would have scored 15 out of 15 from it. That's the one thing I can tell you. Yes. Sunil plans to save for his higher studies. Okay, let's see. He wants to accumulate a sum of 5 lakh at the end of 10 years. So he wants to accumulate some 5 lakh value at the end of 10 years. So what you will do? Future value is given, which is 5 lakh. What is the equation of future value? FV is equal to A into 1 plus I the whole raised to n minus 1 the whole divided by I. That is given. Then what else is given? How much amount he should invest every year if the interest rate is 10% compounded annually. So one more thing, they have given one more trick for you, one more tip for you, which is 1.1 the whole raised to 10 is equal to how much? 2.593742. So that is this entire value. This entire value is given. So from that you should minus 1 and divide it by I and into, divided by equal to and into 5 lakh will give you the value. So I'll write it here, because if I use calculator you will know that. Anyway, still I'll write the steps for you. First you find this value. What value da? This entire value. Then next step is divided by equal to. Why divide by equal to after finding that? Because we are taking the reciprocal and multiplying with the future value in order to get the annuity amount. So divided by equal to and multiply it with 5 lakh will give you how much? Will give you 31,372.71. That is the key. Then the next one, the future value of annuity. The future value of an annuity of 7200. That means A value is 7200 made annually for 5 years. So N value is 5 years. The rate of interest is 12%. So given that 1.12 the whole raised to 5 is equal to 1.7634. Everything is given. What equation are you going to use? FV. You need to find what? Sorry, not here. FV is how much? FV is equal to A into 1 plus I the whole raised to n minus 1 the whole divided by I. What do you want to find? You need to find the future value. A is given. 1 plus I the whole raised to, that value is also given. Then I also is given. Everything you have direct substitution, you will get the answer. And the answer is 4570.40. Yes. I hope you got the right answer. Yes. How was the exam, people? All together. Please comment. How was it? Actually, I think this Jan attempt was comparatively very easy. So there it can be a golden attempt. The chances of passing is very high in this attempt because all the papers were moderate to easy. Yes, that's all I can say. Yeah. John borrows a loan. Yes, important. Whenever you see the term loan, what you will call for? PV. Questions can be related to present value. Borrows a loan of 10,000 from a bank and agreed to pay back in 24 installments. So N value is 24 at the rate of 10%. So I value is 0.1 compounded annually. Then each installment amount is how much they are asking for. Annuity amount. So they have given you what? So John borrows 10,000. So you need to find PV value. So PV is given, which is 10,000. So PV is equal to, how will you find PV? What is the formula for PV? We have a calculated trick. What was the calculated trick? That calculated trick was, in order to find PV, 1 divided by 1.1, because 1 plus the interest, that is 1.1. Then equal to how many times? Equal to should be there for the number of terms, that is 24 times. Then next step is click GT button on your calculator. Now you have the present value factor. Then you need to find PV is already given, which is 10,000. So in order to find A, you need to take after finding this value, you will click divided by equal to and multiply with 10,000 and you will get it as 1,112. Yes. What is the present value of 8,000 to be required after 10 years? So after 10 years, what will be the value? That is the question. Yes. If the interest rate is 6%, very direct question, you will directly get it. FV with the basic equation. FV is equal to PV into 1 plus I, the whole raised to 10. Directly you substitute what is the present value of 8,000 to be required. Directly you put it. So 8,000 is equal to PV. And this value is given 1.06, the whole raised to 10 is given, that is into 1.7908. So you can find it. What is the answer? What is the answer? The answer is 4467.28. I hope that you scored at least 1 mark from that topic. Yes. Sam invested 12,000 for 10 years in a financial company. So how much he invested? 12,000 for 10 years he invested. Okay. At the end of 10th year, his investment value is 18,000. Okay, so this is V1, sorry, this is V0 and this is V1 or VN, V0, anyway you can mention. I'll mention it as VN then. Yes. Then the compound annual growth rate, CAGR, you need to find. Very easy, very easy. How will you find it? 1 plus option, the whole raised to Tn minus T0. How much is Tn minus T0 here? They have directly given the value as 10. Now take one option and hit. One option, hit. You will get it as 4.13%. Or you can use another method. They have given x raised to 1 by n is equal to how much? 1.0413. So minus 1 into 100 will give you how much? 4.13%. Yes, people, we are going to the 19th question. A invested 20,000 in a bank at the rate of 4.5%. Yes, he received 27,500 after end of the term. Find out the period. So, they have not mentioned it as simple interest or compound interest. If nothing is mentioned, you can directly go for what? You can directly go for simple interest. So SI is equal to PRT divided by 100. So what all things are given? Everything is given. You can directly find it out. SI is how much? SI is how much? 27,500 minus 20,000 will give you SI, because A minus P, that is 7,500. So you can substitute everything and you can find the answer as yes, option B. T is equal to 8.34 years. Yes, direct, very direct. The only problem is you need to identify what formula I will use what. Yes, You will have many confusion during exam. I think you already had many confusion during the exam, but still, it was an easy paper. Yeah. Now, the 20th question. 1500 is paid every year for 10 years to pay a loan. Again, whenever you see loan, what will you find? You have to find PV. Then, what is the loan amount if interest rate is 5% per annum? So, what is the formula? You need to find PV. A is given. A is how much? A is equal to 1500. So, how will you find PV using your calculator? 1 divided by 1.05, because interest rate is 5%. So 1 divided by 0.05. Then how many times you will click equal to? Because the tenure is 10 years. You will click equal to 10 times. Then click. So I'll write it 1 divided by 1.05. Then click equal to 10 times. Then click GT button and multiply it with a value, that is 1500. Very direct question. The answer is 1158.53. Yes. 21st question. A certain amount is invested in a bank. A certain amount is invested in a bank. What annual rate of interest compounded annually becomes 8 times of this investment in 5 years? That is a good question. So, according to the question, 100 is becoming how much? 800. So in how many years? 5 years. And what is the interest? 700. That we don't need to bother. Now we know that A is 800 and P is 100. So we can directly use the formula, right? Can you use it? Yes, we can use it. What is the formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus I, the whole raised to how much? N is how much here? 5 years. Yes. Then A is 800. Then P is 100, then it will cancel off. 8 is equal to 1 plus I, the whole raised to 5. 8 is equal to 1 plus I, the whole raised to 5. Now what you will do? Option hit. Whichever option give you the right answer, that is the right answer. Or directly go for it. Anyway, you will find the answer. It's not a problem. So option E, 51.57 is the right answer. Yes. Next question. If the compound interest on a certain sum of money for 2 years at 5% per annum is 246. Okay, 5% per annum is 246. Then the simple interest on the same sum for double the time. They are doubling the time. This is a good question. I think this type of question was not asked previously because they are changing everything in the last line. And double the rate per annum. But the question is very easy. What is the trick, guys? If initial rate is 5%, okay, if the initial rate is 5%, how will you find P? So we can mention it as 5 by 100, which is equal to 5 by 100 can be written as 1 by 20. Many ways are there to find P. You can directly use the formula also. That is also fine. It's not a problem. Then what else is given? Compound interest is also given. So I will write it as 20 will become P is assumed P is equal to 400. Then interest for the first year will become into 1 by 20, that is 20. Interest for the second year is 20, and interest from this 20 is how much? 1. So in total 41 is how much? 246. So 1 is how much, guys? It is 6. So P is equal to 400 into 6, which is 2400. So we found the value of P. Okay, we found the value of P. Now we need to find the value of what? Simple interest. SI is equal to PRT by 100. But they are telling that the rate is doubling and the time is doubling. So initial rate was how much, people? Initial rate was 5%. So it will become 10%. So 2400 into 10 into initial time was how much? 2 years. It will become 4 divided by 100. So what is the answer? You can use the calculator. You will get it as 960. What is grace mark question? I'll tell you now. We are coming to that question. We are almost there. After we are there, I'll tell you. Yes. Madhu deposits 100 mark in a bank. 100 rupees in a bank. I was telling. We are talking about marks. So it went to marks. Yeah. Madhu deposit 100 rupees in a bank at the beginning. Very important. Whenever you see beginning, what you should do? Annuity due of every year for 20 years at 10%. 10% interest rate compounded annually. How much would she earn after 20 years is the question. How much would she earn after 20 years? You can use direct. What is it? FV4 annuity due. Future value for annuity due equation you can directly use. What is the future value equation for annuity? Yes, annuity due. FV is equal to A into 1 plus I the whole raised to n minus 1 the whole divided by what? Divided by I. But one more extra term is there, into 1 plus I. Yes. Direct substitution, you will get the answer. Everything is there. Everything is there. So, what is the option? When you hit it, you will get it as 6,300 rupees. Then, how much amount is required to be invested every year so as to accumulate 15 lakh at the end of what? 20 years if the interest is compounded annually at 10%. Again, one more thing is given. Annuity factor is directly given. What is annuity factor? Annuity regular factor is given. That is 1 plus I. The whole raised to n minus 1. The whole divided by I value is already given. That is 57.274. Yes. So what are they asking? They have given FV value also 15 lakh. So type this value on your calculator. That is 57.274999. Then what you need to find? You need to find the A value. A value you need to find. Annuity amount you need to find. So type this, then divided by equal to, then multiply it with 15 lakh. That is 15 lakh will give you the answer. The answer is option A, 26,189.44. I think you are getting it. Yes. Next question. Assuming the discount rate is 12%. Perpetuity question. Direct question. So 12% is discount rate. Then you need 100 rupees you are doing it. So 100 divided by 12.12 minus 0.08. So answer is 2,500. 0.12 minus 0.08, 0.04. 100 by 0.04. You will directly get the answer. Yes. See the question. Good question. In how many ways can 5 doctors, 4 professors and 6 auditors be seated in a row so that all persons in the same profession are together? So what will you do? How many ways you can arrange 5 doctors? 5 factorial ways into 4 professors, 4 factorial ways. Then how many ways you can arrange auditors into 6 factorial ways? But is that enough? You need to find one more thing, because there are 3 professional people, so they can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. The answer is option C. Yes. Next question. The sum of 4th and 8th term of an AP is 10. That is A4 plus A8 is equal to 10. That is A plus 3D plus A plus 7D is equal to 10. That is 2A plus 10D is equal to 10. Let it be there. Then what else is asked? Sum of the first 11. Yes, n is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus. First 11 means n minus 1. n minus 1 is 10. 2A plus 10D. So which is equal to n by 2 is how much? 11 by 2 into 2A plus 10D is how much? 10. 10. So 10 by 2 is 5. 5 into 11 is 55. So option D is the right answer. Yes. The product of, direct question, the product of 3 numbers is 512 in a GP. Who are in GP is 512. Then the second number is what? So 3 numbers are there. They are asking the middle number. So the middle number raised to the number of terms. So 8. If you are option hitting, 8 raised to 3 is how much? 512. If you do 2 raised to 3, it is 8 only. So option A is wrong. 3 raised to 3 is 27. Similarly, 6 raised to 3 is 216. 8 raised to 3 is 5112. So option D is the answer. Next question. Let A is equal to set of A, B, C, D, E. Then the number of proper subset is what? Number of proper subset. Number of subset is how much? 2 raised to n. proper subset is how much? 2 raised to n minus 1. That is, how many people are there? How many are there in the set? 5 are there. 2 raised to 5 minus 1, which is 32 minus 1. That is option A, 31. Sir, one grace mark question is seating arrangement. Yes, I am coming to that. Once we are there. Right at the point. In how many ways can 13 balls be arranged if 4 of them are black, 6 red and 5 are white? They are talking about 13 balls here. But in total, how many balls we have? 4, 6 and 10. 4 plus 6 plus 5 is how much? 15. So, there is a chance of getting 1 mark from here. It should have been 15 here. There is a chance, I am telling. But if you do it by 13 factorial divided by that, you will get an answer over here. But still, should have been 15. This is that question which I was implying. One question is that. Yes, got the point? Yes. Now the next question, 31st question is, find the 9th term of AP, 8 comma 5 comma, everything is given. A is equal to how much? A is equal to 8, D is equal to minus 3. Then we need to find what? A9. A9 is equal to A plus 8D, which is equal to 8 plus how much? 8 plus 8 into minus 3, which is equal to how much? How much answer you get? Yes, the answer is minus 16. Yes, people. Next question. The sum of the series 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. up to 55. The sum is 55. Yes, the number of terms is the question. So 1, A is equal to 1, D is equal to, that is also 1. Then what is the formula for Sn? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So n by Sn is 55. So n by 2 is, n by 2 I'll write it over there, n by 2 into 2A is how much? 2 plus. I am opening the bracket with D. That will become, D value is 1. So n minus 1, which is equal to n into n minus 1 divided by n into n plus 1. Sorry, n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So, which option will give you the answer? N into n plus 1 by 2 is equal to 55. If you put option D, 10. So, 10 into 10 plus 1 is 11 divided by 2. So, 10 and 2 will get cancelled off. That will become 5. 5 into 11 is how much? 55. So, option D is the answer. Now, option 33 question. A panel of 11 members, including 5 males and 6 females. Okay, 11 members panel is there. It has 5 male and 6 female. Then, find out the number of ways of picking 2 males and 3 females from the given panel. Direct question. How many male are there? 5C2. Picking means what? Selecting. Selecting means which type of question? Combination based question. Got the point? So 5C2 into what? 5C2 into how many females are there? 6 and 6C3. So the answer is how much? You will get it as 200. Direct substitution. 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 factorial into 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 3 factorial. Find out everything. Cancel everything. You will get it as 200. Option B. Now 34th question. Yes. Excuse me. In how many ways can an interview panel of 3 members be formed from 3 engineers, 2 psychologists, 3 managers, if at least one engineer means what? One engineer, at least one should be there. That is the case. How will you write? So, one engineer and 2 others, right? Plus 2 engineer and how will you represent and with an into mark, and how many? 1 engineer, 2 others, 2 engineer, 1 other, and finally or. Yes, plus sign is for or. Yes, then finally what? How many can be there totally? How many? 3 engineers are there. So 3 engineers alone. Direct substitution. What? How will you put the substitution? 1 engineer, 2 others means 3C1 into how many are remaining? 3 managers and 2 psychologists are there, right? So 5 in C2 plus 3C2 into 5C1 plus finally 3C3. 3. Substitute everything, you will get it. Option C, 46 as the answer. And very easy question from relations and function. Yes, the question is, what are A is equal to a set of A comma B comma P. Then B is equal to 2 comma 3. Then C is equal to set of P comma Q comma R comma S. Then N of the number of terms inside the set, what is it? A union C into B is the question. Very easy. First you find A union B. How many terms are there in A union B? A has A comma B comma P. But P is common in C also. So how many terms will be there in A union C? 1, 2. And if you are including P here, we want to count P in C. That is Q, R, S. So 6 people are there in A union C. Into B has how many? 2. Answer is how much? 6 into 2, 12. Option C is the right answer. Now, direct question. Very interesting question. And if you had learned the very basics, you would have got the answer very easily. Yes, if x is equal to 80 square, y is equal to a into t cube minus t, then dy by dt is how much is the question? Direct substitute, direct question. So first what you will do, dx by dt you will find, which is 2at. Direct. Then you will find dy by dt, which is equal to, I'll first open the bracket here, that is at cube minus at. So when we take the derivative with each term, that is 3at square minus what is remaining? A is there. A is only remaining. So if we take a common from here, a into 3t square minus 1. 3 into 8t square minus 1. Yes. So how will you find dy by dx? Oh, this is equation 1. This is equation 2. So 2 divided by 1 will give you 3t square minus 1 divided by 2t. A and A will get cancelled off. Very direct question. Yes. Next question is the marginal. Yeah. Another direct question. The marginal function of a product MR is equal to 5 minus 4x plus 3x square. The marginal revenue function for a product MR is equal to 5 minus 4x plus 3x square. Then the total revenue function is how much? Direct question. So what is the formula? MR is equal to d by dx of revenue function. Yes, total revenue function. That is the formula, right? So when you take the differentiation of, when you take the derivative of which of the option, you will get the answer as 5 minus 4x plus 3x square. Yes, option B. If you take option A, it will become plus 4x. That's not the option. Then if you take option C, same issue, plus. Then if you take option C, it will become minus 3x square. So option D is wrong. So correct option is option B. Yes. Now another direct question from limits. Direct question. The best part is they didn't complicate anything. Everything was direct. If you know the formula, you will get the answer. Very direct. Grace mark. Yes. 1 mark you might get. Yes. And along with that, one more question I'll discuss. That time I'll show you. There is also a chance for that. Yes. First one. If you put directly substitute x is equal to 3, then you will become 3 square. 3 square is 9 plus 4 into 3 is 12 plus 3 the whole divided by 9 plus 18 plus 9. When you find the answer, finally you will get it as 2 by 3. Direct substitution. They didn't complicate by giving it as x tends to infinity or x tends to give some another undefined value. Direct question. Again another direct question, but you need to use substitution method. Yes. Integral of, I'll write it over here, integral of 2x plus 5 the whole raised to 7 dx. How will you do it? First find, let 2x plus 5 is equal to t. That means dx, 2dx, sorry, which is equal to 2dx is equal to dt. So dx is equal to dt by 2. Substituted over here. So that will become integral t raised to 7, t raised to 7 divided by 2 into dt. Anyway, 1 by 2 is a constant. It will go outside. 1 by 2 into integral t raised to 7 dt. What is integral t raised to 7 dt? It will become 1 by 2 integral of that will become what? T raised to 7 will become t raised to 8 divided by 8, which is t raised to 8 divided by 16. So t value is 2x plus 5. So which is the correct option? Option A is the right answer. Now the final question. A committee of 3 members is formed from 5 women and 3 men in such a way that it consists of at least 2 members who are women. Direct question, we have solved it in the class also. Yes, in how many different ways can it be done? Very direct. So one possibility is 2 women and I am using into mark just to simplify it, and 1 man. Or then how many women can be there? 3 women can be there, because yes, in total how many people committee is to be formed? 3 is to be formed. That means how many women are there? 5c2 into 3c1 plus 5c3. Direct substitution, you will get the answer as option A, 40 is the right answer. Next question. Now the max part is completed. How is it? How is your performance? How much you scored? Yes, including one wrong question is there. Including that, how much you scored? Please comment. Or did you get anything correct? Yes, that is also a question. Yes, please tell me, people. Come on, I'm waiting for your answer. So from 40 marks, how much you scored? Tell me, Anish, Mani, Ashwan, Adnan, Manoj. Yes. Great. 25. Yes. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, now we'll go to the second one. Yes. Find the missing term CEGI, XVTR, GIKM. What is the missing term is the question. So, very important and very interesting thing. Whenever you see your X, what will you do? You will walk backward. That is, C is opposite to X. C is in the forward direction. X is from the backward direction. Their positions are same from the forward and backward position. So similarly, E and V are in the position numbers are same from forward and backward. Similarly, it will be with respect to this also. And there is also another connection. You look at this. So this GI is starting the third term. Similarly, this TR will start the next term. So the answer which is having TR at the first place is what? The option A. Option A. Equation C nanu, Grace. Equation C nanu. Okay. Yes. Option A. Then, in a certain code language, clock is coded as 75276. Then Earth is coded as 83491. Then how is code? So C means what here? The C means 7. Then O means what? O is the third number, which is 2. Then what is given? A is the second term of Earth, second word letter of Earth, that is 3. Then which is the option which is having 723? 723 is option B. Option B is the right answer. Yes. Find the missing term of the series 2, 7, 16, 29, dash, 67, 92. Let's see. Whenever, I told you before also. Yes, whenever you see a missing term, missing number series, what you will do? Just take the difference first. Difference is 5. Difference is how much? Difference is 9. Difference is how much? Yes, difference is 13. So if you look into the difference between them is 4. That is very common. Yes, that means the next number can be 17 plus 29. So 17 plus 29 is how much? 46. If 46 was sitting over here, then what is the difference over here? It should be 21. That is true. Then what is the next difference? It should be 25. So answer is option B, which is the right answer. Next question. In a certain language, mention is written as NFOUJPO. That means if you know M, after M who is there? N is there. So see this, M is plus 1. Similarly, E, after E, who is there? F is there. After N, who is there? O. So similarly, everything is plus 1, plus 1, plus 1 is happening, plus 1 is happening. So similarly, Mystify will become what? What is the next letter after N? M. N. What is the next letter after Y? X, Y, Z. So it is Z. What is the next letter after S? S, T. So which is N is a T, option A is the answer. Good question. Now another good question. Yes, find the odd man out of the following: marriage, wedlock, divorce and matrimony. Marriage means what? The state of being married. Wedlock is also a state of being married. Matrimony is also related to getting married, not staying away from that. Yes, so the wrong one is odd man is divorce. So option C is the right answer. Next question. Raju started walking 10 kilometers towards east. So he is walking 10 kilometers towards east. How many kilometers? 10 kilometers. Then what happened? He turned right. Right of east is what? South. And walked 5 kilometers to reach, anyway south is given, to reach his school. In which direction is his school from the home? What is the direction? Southeast direction. Direct. Another short trick. Yes, within seconds you are getting the answer. That's the key part of it. Then A started walking from his house and walked 4 kilometers north. 4 kilometers north. Then he turns right and walk 3 kilometers. Then he turns right again. And what is the final direction he is looking now? Which direction he is looking now? So north, right, right. Whenever you get two right together or two left together, it will become the opposite direction. So no, opposite of north is what? South. Option D is the right answer. Another symbol trick based question. Now the next question is, a man starts walking 10 kilometers to the north. Okay, 10 kilometers to north. That means 10 north. Yes, he turns right and walks 5 kilometers. Right of north is what? East. And he walks 5 kilometers. Then he turns right again and walks 10 kilometers. Right of east is what? The south. 10 kilometers. Again the same pattern is repeated. In which direction is the man facing now from the starting point? What is the direction? So north and south will get cancelled out. Which direction is from the starting point? East direction from the starting point. Next question. In the morning time. Morning means sun rises in the east. Yes. Anika started walking from a point where her shadow falls in front of her. If Anika is this and sun is over here, her shadow is like this, right? In front of her. So she is looking towards which direction? She is looking towards west. Then her shadow falls in front of her. She walks 2 kilometers and turned left. Again she turned left. In which direction she is facing now? Very interesting question. I told you, whenever you see two left together or two right together, it will become opposite. What is the opposite of west? Opposite of west is what? East. So option A is the right answer. Now the next question. This is another question where there is a small mismatch in the words they have given. Yes. Now see the question. Anyway, everyone would have got the answer for this question also, but some wouldn't have. For them, I am explaining the question. 8 persons A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are sitting in 2 rows facing opposite to each other. Yes. Each row has 4 persons. B and C are sitting opposite side. B and C are sitting in opposite side. C is sitting in between E and D. H is sitting immediate left of E. F and H are sitting diagonally opposite. Then G is sitting extreme left. Who is sitting in front of E? Who is sitting in front of E? Who is sitting in front of E? So how many rows are there? 2 rows are there. Each row has how many people? 4 people are there. Yes, that is given, right? Then what is given? B and C are sitting opposite, but we don't know anything. C is sitting between E and D. We are not starting with that also. H is sitting immediate left of E. That means if E was sitting here, H would have been sitting here, and Who is sitting in between E and D? C is sitting here and D is sitting here. Did you get the point? Did you get the point? Yes, the thing is, we know that C is sitting between E and D and H is sitting to left of E. That is the only position he can sit. Then what else is given? F and H are sitting diagonally opposite. What is the diagonally opposite? It will be over here. F is sitting over here. Then C is sitting opposite to B. Then what else is given? G is sitting extreme left. That is the problem. If we are talking with respect to us, we can say that G is sitting over here. But we will never say with respect to us. We will always say with respect to the people who are sitting over there. So G actually should sit over here. But there is no option. So G is sitting over here and A is sitting over here. So who is sitting opposite to E? A is sitting opposite to E. That is the answer. Yes. But there is a chance that you might get one more mark from this question. Because of this thing alone. G is sitting in the extreme left. Got the point? Because there are two rows. If it was a one row, we would have directly taken extreme left is this only. But two rows are involved. That is the problem. Got the point? Yes. Think about this person who is sitting here. His right side is G. So it is their extreme right only, not extreme left. That is the problem. You got the idea? So this question. So I told you, right? Two questions. You might, I am not telling that you will, but you might get 2 marks from this question and the question based on combination with balls, that red, white and black, because 13 balls were given in the question, but actually 15 were there. That is the case. Now, got the point? Happy? Yes? Yes. 5 persons A, B, C, D. 5 persons A, B, C, D and E are sitting in a circle facing the center. Okay, 5 people are there. C is sitting immediate left of E. So if E is here, immediate left of E means left is this side or this side. Yes, C is sitting immediate. C is sitting immediate left of E. Then what is given? A is sitting between E and D. A is sitting between E and D. Can A sit over here? No. Already C is sitting there. So A can sit here and D can sit here. Then how many persons are remaining? One more person is remaining. Who is sitting between B and A? B will be this. And who is sitting there? D is sitting. Option B is the right answer. Next question is 5 people. A, B, C, D, E. Again, 5 people A, B, C, D, E are seated around a round table facing outside the center but not necessarily in the same order. They are sitting outside, facing outside the center. Usually what we do? We will draw and we will ask them to look inside the center. Here what are they doing? They are looking outside the center. So everyone is looking outside the center. A sits immediate right of E. So E is sitting here. Where will be the position of, one second. Yeah. If E is sitting here, where will be the position of where A sits immediate right of E. So A will be over here. C is third to the left of D. C is third to the left of D. But do we know anything regarding D? So let it be there. D who? Very important. Whenever something is mentioned, D comma who, that means we are talking about D alone here. D who sits at immediate right of A. So D is sitting over here. Did you get the point? D is sitting over here. Then what is given here? A sits in, C sits third to the left of D. So third to the left of D means D is here. 2 people will be between C and D. So C is over here. Did you get the point? So 4 people are there. Then what is given? How many persons are sitting between C and D? Answer is option B, 2. Right answer. Yes, next question. 5 friends A, B, C, D and E are sitting in a row facing east. East means which side? This side they will be looking at. 5 people are there. Yes, 5 are there. Then what is given? A is sitting between C and D. A is sitting between C and D. Let it be like that. B is second to the left of C. So if B is here, B is second to the left of. So how many people will be there in between? So if B is here, one person is there in between. Who? C and B. C and B. Then what else is given? Who is? A is sitting between C and D. C and D. So B is already sitting here. So D cannot sit over there. So D should sit somewhere here and A should sit in between. Then who else is left? Who else is left? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D and E is here. Who is sitting in the south end? South end is the extreme bottom corner. That is D. Option D is the right answer. Next question. 5 persons A, B, C, D, E sitting on a bench. A is immediate right of B. A is immediate right of B. E is immediate left of C. Do we have any connection with C here? So let it be there. Then and immediate right of A. That means E is immediate right of A and immediate left of C. So C will be here. B is right of D. Right of D means B is to the right of D. So D will be here. What is the question? Which person is sitting in the middle of the bench? Option C. Option C. A is the right answer. I think it was a very easy paper. What do you guys think? Yes, it was actually a very easy paper. That's why it was very easy to solve also, right? Yes. Now we will go for the next question. What is it? L, wife of N. That means N is a male and L is a female. P is son of N. P is son of N. That means the gender of P is male only. So that's why I am putting a box. Then K is brother of N. So K is brother of N. Then what else is given? And father of O. That means K is brother of N and father of O. K is the father of O. What is the relationship between P and O? So first generation K, N, L are in first generation. O and P are in the second generation. So what is happening? They are cousins. Option D. Yes. What is the next question? C is sister of B. C is sister of B. Then D is father of A. Do we have any connection to connect here? Let it be there. Then A is brother of B. So I can write A over here. A is brother of B. D and E are married couple. So we also know one more thing. D is father of A. So I am writing D because all of them are siblings. So I am writing D here. D is father of A, B and C. Then D and E are married couples. E is the mother. Then what is given? How C is related to E? How C is related to E? How is Arjun Tendulkar related to Sachin Tendulkar? Son. Here what is? Or Sara Tendulkar related to Sachin Tendulkar? Daughter. Similarly, female. Similarly, what are they asking? She is the daughter. Yes. I should have connected it with Anjali Tendulkar. Yes. Next. B is daughter of A. C is brother of B. So, B is daughter of A. C is brother of B. C is brother of B. C is the only son of D. C is the only son of D. That means A will be married to whom? D. Then C and E are married couple. C and E are married couples. E will be female then. F is the only son of E. F is the only son of E. How is F related to A? Very easy question. How is F related to A? Grandson. Because he is a male. Then next question. Given that X is mother of Y. X is mother of Y. Yes. Z is son of X. So Z is son of X. Then A is brother of B. Do we have any connection here? No, let it be there. B is daughter of Y. B is daughter of Y. B is daughter of Y. Then A is brother of B. 1 minute. Yes. A is brother of B, B is daughter of Y. Yes, B is daughter of Y, and A is brother of B. A is brother of B. A is brother of B. Who is the grandmother of A? Direct question. Option A, X is the direct question. Sir, grace mark kitna mila total? So actually I told you 2 questions are already discussed. There is a chance of like 1 question is wrong, and in second question there is a discrepancy in total. There is a that extreme left kind of question, right? So 2 marks you might get. Yes. Now U is the father of W. U is the father of W means what? U is male, one second, male, and W. Yes, yeah, son or daughter, we don't know. X is son of V. Can we have any connection? No. Y is brother of U. Y is brother of U. W is sister of X. W is sister of X. X is son of V. X is son of V means U is married to V, who is a female. Then if W is sister of X, and how is X related to Y? How is X related to Y? How is it? Nephew. Yes. Now we have completed. What? We have completed 60 marks worth of questions. In that, 2 marks you might get as grace because of 2 errors in the question. Now we are going to the next 40 marks, and one crazy thing was every question was direct substitution except 2 or 3 questions. Everything was direct. If you have read the formula, at least if you have known the concept, at least you could have got the mark easily. So what is the first question? Standard error SC and square root of sample size R. Directly proportional or inversely proportional? SC is equal to what? Sigma divided by root n. That is, n is the sample size, SC is here, standard error is here. So they are inversely proportional. Then what is the next question? Very direct question. The mean of 3 numbers is 135. That means sum of numbers is equal to 3 numbers are there, right? So 3 into 135. You can find the sum of numbers. All the numbers ka sum. You can find it. How much you will get? 135 into 3. Use the calculator. You will get it as 405. That is the sum. Then what is given? Among the 3 numbers, the biggest number is 180. That means they are giving one number. One number is there, that is 180. So 180 plus X plus Y is equal to 405. Any doubt in that? No, right? Yes. Then X plus Y is equal to 225. X plus Y is equal to 225. Then the difference between the remaining 2 numbers, that is X minus Y, is equal to 25. Now option hit makale. Then the smallest number is what? That is the question. You think about it. So X plus Y is equal to 225. Then X minus Y is equal to 25. That means what? That means what? X is equal to 125 and the smallest number will be 100. So option D is 100. Yes. Yeah. We'll check Ashok. Yeah. Now, out of 100. Yes, you can do that also. Watch it tomorrow, guys. Take your time. Yes. After it's been like how many months you have been dedicated to like doing the sums for a long time, right? Yeah. Take your time and do it. Yes. Out of the 1,000 people, 40% are female. That means how many female are there? 400 female are there. Others are male. That means 600 male are there. In a marriage function, 300 enjoyed the song. 300 enjoyed the song. 30% of the female 30% of the people who had not enjoyed the song were female. That means what? 30% of the people enjoyed the song. That means 700 did not enjoy. Okay, 700 did not enjoy, right? Out of that 30% were female. So 30% of 700 is how much? 30% of 700 is how much? 210. Now my question is, what is the number of male who did not enjoy the song? That means 210 are female, 700 are there in total who did not enjoy. That means number of male who did not enjoy is 700 minus 210, that is 490, 490. Next question is, in a tabular presentation of data, stub is dash. Stub is dash. What is the answer? Stub is dash. Stub is the left part of the table which provide description of rows. Stub is what? Left part of the table which provide description of rows. Next question. Which sampling technique is most appropriate when a person wants to ensure that subgroups are proportionally represented? What is the answer? For groups, what are you going to use? Stratified sampling. Stratified sampling. Yes. Now the next question is direct question. Again the next question. For the non-overlapping classes 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, 55 to 64, the class mark is how much of 35 to 44? What you will do? 35 plus 44 divided by 2. That is how much? Yes. How much is it? Yes. 39.5. I'll just look at it, Daniel. Yes. Even. Yes. Raghavendra, even I will. Ashok also I'll check. Okay. Once we finish it, we'll look at that. Yes. Now, the 67th question. Non-probability sampling is also known as what? Whenever probability is not involved, it's kind of a judgment. That means option C, judgment sampling. Judgment sampling. Next is, ogive is used for to find what? Ogive is used to find median. Direct question. Another direct theory question from stats. Yes. Next is another direct question. Algebraic sum of deviation of set of observation from the arithmetic mean is what? It's always 0, option D. Another direct question. How much time are we saving inside the class, right? If you know the theory and the concept well. Mean deviation is dash when the deviations are taken from median. So whenever it is taken from median, it is the minimum. So the mean deviation is minimum when the deviation are taken from median. Now the next question. If x and y are related as 4x plus 2y plus 12 is equal to 0 and mean deviation of x is 4.5, then the mean deviation of y is what is the question? So we have the equation. That is 4x plus 2y plus 12 is equal to 0. So 4. What is the coefficient of x? 4. So 4 into mean deviation of x, MD of x, which is equal to 2 into mean deviation of y. So we have mean deviation of x, that is 4 into 4.5, which is equal to 2 into MDY. So how will you find it? Cancel. That is 9 mean deviation of y. Which option da? Option B. Right answer. Yes. Next question. For a distribution, the mean is 30. The standard deviation is 2. Then the coefficient of variation is what? Direct question. What is the equation for coefficient of variation? CV is equal to standard deviation SD divided by what? Mean into 100, which is giving you 2 by 30. 2 by 30 into 100, which is how much? Option A, 6.67%. Very direct question. Very direct to get. That's why I was telling this paper was very easy. Yes. Next question is 73. A sample of 100 is taken from a population of 1000. So sample size is how much? N. So N is the sample size, which is 100. Then the sample mean height is 170 with a standard deviation of 10 centimeter. What is the standard error? What is the equation of standard error? SC is equal to sigma divided by root n, which is equal to sigma value is given, right? 10 divided by 10, which is equal to 1. So option B, 1.0 centimeter. Next question. Another direct question. All the time they will ask a question from pi, right? Yes. Pie chart, right? Now, in pie chart, If a category represents 25% of the total data, what will be the angle corresponding to the sector? So how much is the total angle? 360 into 25% is how much? Which is 90 degree. 25% is 1 by 4. 360 divided by 4 is how much? Which is 90, option A. Now another direct question. What is the harmonic mean of 2, 4, 6? How will you find it? What is the equation? N divided by 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6. When you substitute, how will you find it? First 1 by 2 m plus 1 by 4 m plus 1 by 6 m plus, then click. Keep everything there. Then click MRC again and m plus that. Then 3 divided by MRC, you will get the answer. How much you will get? Just think. You will get around, I think, 3.276 or something you will get. So the nearest one is 3.30. Now the next question, very interesting question. If you know the concept of mode, you will get the answer. If the mode of the following data is 13, okay, 13 is the mode of the following data, then the value of x in the data set is, what is the question? Okay, mode is 13, very important. The key point is that, so 13 comma 8, 13 is repeated how many times? 1, 2, 3 times it is repeated. Similarly, what else is repeated? 3 is repeated 2 times. Then 8 is repeated 1, 2, 3. That means 3 times 8 is repeated, 3 times 13 is also repeated. That means the 2x, in order to be that mode, 13 should be the mode, right? So 2x plus 3 should be 13. Then only 4 times 13 will happen. That will become the mode. So 2x is equal to 10. X is equal to 5. So what is the question? X is equal to 5. Option B is the right answer. Did you get it? And the next easy question, if you know the basics, what is the best measure of central tendency? What is it? When you come to the class, they will find the average attendance, or they will take the median or mode. What will they take? Mean only they will take, right? So the answer is option A. Mean is the right answer. Then the next question is direct. If you know the concept, what is the question? The standard deviation of data 2, 4, 8, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 17 is 23.33. Then the standard deviation of 4, 8, 10, 12, 16, 34 is dash. So what is happening? 2 is becoming 4. 4 is becoming 8. So it is becoming 2 times. That means the standard deviation also will become 2 times. That is 46.66. Next question is the value of first quartile and the third quartile is given. That is 36.5 and 57.5. Then the semi-interquartile range, they have changed it. They are just asking you what quartile deviation. What is the formula for that? QD is equal to Q3 minus Q1, the whole divided by 2. How much you will get? Which will give you around, so 57.5 minus 36.5, which is 21, divided by 2 is 10.5. Option C is the right answer. Again, another direct question. Yes, if A and B are 2 possible outcomes of a random experiment, P of A is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, P of A union B is 1 by 2. P of B is X. Then find the value of X. Then A and B are mutually exclusive. If A and B are mutually exclusive means P of A intersection B is equal to 0. That means P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B. Direct substitution. So P of A union B is 1 by 2. Then P of B we need to find. P of A is given. It will come to this side. That is minus 1 by 3, which is equal to X. Take the LCM. You will get it as 1 by 6. Option B is the right answer. Next question is a random variable X has the following probability density function. Important. This is one of the variety question which was asked this time. Okay, then f of x is equal to 6x into 1 minus x, where x is between 0 and 1, 0 less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 1. So what are they asking for? They are asking for e of x. They are asking for what? E of x. So E of x is what? E of x is equal to sigma x into p. X into p. But what is given? Here the function is given. So whenever the function is given, what you will take? Integral. That is the key part. So how will you find it? Which is equal to integral x into, what is the function? 6x, x into, one second, x into 6x into 1 minus x. And what is the limit? 0 to 1. Got the point? Yes. Now open the bracket and do whatever you want. Yes. So it will become integral 0 to 1, 6x square minus 6x cube. Integral 6x square minus 6x cube. Now you integrate it and you will get how much? You will get it as option D, 1 by 2. You will get it as option D, 1 by 2. So first integrate it. That will become 6x square. Integral 6x square is how much? 6x cube divided by 3 minus 6x raised to 4 divided by 4. And the limit is from 0 to 1. Since the lower limit is 0, ignore that. Just substitute the value of 1 and find the answer. Got the point? Yes. Next question. If, very good question. If x is a Poisson distribution, Poisson variable such that p of x is equal to 1 and px is equal to 2, then the variance is what? Is the question. Direct question. How will you find it? How will you find it? Directly substitute the formula. E raised to what? E raised to minus m into m, which is equal to e raised to minus m into m square divided by 2. Who will get cancelled off? M, e raised to minus m, e raised to minus m will cancel off. M and m square will cancel off. M is remaining. Cross multiply 2. M is equal to 2. Answer is option A. Okay. Next question, people. Which of the following statement is wrong? See this, guys. The correlation coefficient between x and y is 2.6. What is the range? 1 less than or equal to, minus 1 less than or equal to, or less than or equal to 1. So what is the right one? So right means what is the answer? The correlation coefficient between x and y is 2.6. It cannot be that. Now, the AM and GM for two observations are 8 and 2 respectively. Find the value of the observation. Another direct question. How will you find AM? A plus B by 2, which is equal to, how much is given it as? 8. It is given as 8. Then what is GM? Root of AB. So whichever option will give you this answer will be the right option. So check this one. 14.75 plus 1.75, that will give you, that won't be the right one. Then 17 by 2 will be 8.5, that is not the right one. Then it can either be option A or option B. When you substitute it, take the calculator, take it, people. Then 15.75 into 0.25, you will get it as 3.9. Then take the root, it will be 1.984. Then take 15 root. 15 root is 15 root. Yeah. So the answer is what? The answer is option A is the right answer, almost close to 2. Then next question, another calculator based trick. A random variable has the following probability distribution. What is that probability distribution? Find the expected value of x. This is the probability distribution given. Okay, that is that probability distribution given. Then what is the expected value of x is the question. E of x you need to find. E of x is what? E of x is equal to sigma x into p. Okay, now what will you do? You will take the calculator. 0 into 1 by 2. Anyway, that is 0. Let it be like that. 1 into 1 by 3 m plus. 2 into 1 by 4 m plus. Likewise, you will find it. You will get the answer as 1.43. I'll write the step for you. So 0 into 1 by 2 plus 1 into 1 by 3 plus 2 into 1 by 4 plus 3 into 1 by 5. Use calculator wisely and save the time. Yes, that's all. Next question is, what will be the mode of the binomial distribution, important, in which the mean is 20? Mean is how much? 20. And the standard deviation is root 10. Standard deviation is root 10 means SD is equal to root 10. Then variance is how much? Variance is what? 10. Variance is 10. Then we know that variance is equal to. So variance is equal to NPQ, which is equal to 10. Variance, there is an equation, right? NPQ is equal to 10. But NP is what? Mean. So 20 into Q is equal to 10. That means Q is equal to 0.5, which implies P is equal to 0.5. That means it is symmetric. Very important. Yes, symmetric, which is very important. That's why then mean, median, mode, everything will be equal. So option C is 20. So the mode is 20. Everyone, take your time. You guys can sleep also. I know that it has been like a long term you were preparing, and you guys can sleep. Who wants to sleep? Watch the video tomorrow whenever you want. Even if you don't watch also, it's fine, because you already wrote the exam. It's just to find whether you guys have done the right thing based on that. Okay, that's all. Yes. If 3%, very good question. If 3% of ceramic cup manufactured by a company are known to be defective. So 3% is defective. That means P is equal to 0.03. Okay, 0.03. What is the probability that a sample of 100 cups? So N value is how much? N is 100. N is 100. Then what is given are taken from the production process of that company would contain exactly one defective. P of 1 we need to find. First we will find M. M is equal to NP. That is 100 into 0.03, which is equal to how much da? Which is equal to 3. NP is equal to 3. NP is equal to 3. Now what you will do? So E value is how much? 2.72. We already know. We studied it. We by hearted it. E is equal to 2.72. So what equation are you going to use? P of 1 defective, which is equal to e raised to minus m into m, which is equal to 2.72 the whole raised to minus, that is minus 3 into 3. How much you will get? You will get it as option A. Use calculator. That's all. 0.15. Yes. Now the next question, very direct question. A population comprises 7 members. The number of all possible sample sizes, size 3, that can be drawn from it with replacement is what? 7 members, sample size is 3. 7 into 7 into 7, which is how much? 343. Direct question, simple trick. Yes. Next question. Let P of A is equal to 1 by 5. P of B complement is 3 by 5. If A and B are mutually exclusive, that is P of A intersection B is equal to 0, then we can find P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B. P of A is how much? 1 by 5. But P of B is how much? 1 minus 3 by 5. 1 minus 3 by 5 is 2 by 5. So 2 by 5. The answer is 3 by 5. 3 by 5. Option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. Now the next question. The mean deviation of normal distribution, important, is approximately equal to, what is the question? The mean deviation is equal to, what is the equation? MD is equal to 4 by 5 sigma. That means 4 by 5 is 0.8 sigma. Option D is the right answer. Now again, you are given the following data relating to a frequency distribution of 10 observations. N value is 10. E of sigma x is equal to 50. Then sigma y is equal to 60. Then sigma x square is equal to 300. Sigma y square is equal to 352. Then sigma x plus y the whole square is equal to 1372. This one is important. We will be using it. Now, what do you need to find? Covariance of x comma y. What is the formula for that? Which is equal to n into sigma xy minus, what is it? Sigma xy minus sigma x into sigma y, the whole divided by n square. That is the formula, right? Now what is there? Sigma x is there, sigma y is there, so everything is there, but we don't have n value is also there, that is 10. Then we don't have sigma xy. We need to find sigma xy. How will you find sigma xy? How will you find it? The sigma xy. So sigma x plus y, the whole square is equal to sigma x square plus sigma y square plus 2 sigma xy. Substitute everything here. That is 1372, which is equal to sigma x square is 300 plus sigma y square is 352 plus 2 sigma xy. So from this you will get sigma xy. Sigma xy is equal to how much? Sigma xy, which is equal to 360. Sigma xy is equal to 360. Then you can substitute here. So 10 into 360 minus sigma x is how much? Sigma x is 50 into 60, the whole divided by 10 ka square 100, which is equal to, so 3600 minus 3000 divided by 100. So option C6 is the answer, 13 kilometer. I will just check the, even one of the other person also told that. After finishing this, we will go back there. Okay, fine. Oh, question number 46, right? Yes. Marriage, wedlock, divorce, marriage other than wedlock, everything has, oh no, that is not the one, Rishi. They are directly implying it. Marriage means state of being married. Matrimony is also a state of being married. Then wedlock is also a state of being married. What is divorce? It is completely ulta. Married? Done. Marriage is done there. So that is the old man. Okay. That for the 13 kilometers question we will just check after this. If r is equal to 0.8, then coefficient of non-determination is what? 1 minus r square, which is 1 minus 0.8 the whole square, which is equal to how much? 0.36. Option A is the right answer. Direct question. Yes. The correlation coefficient x and y is 0.2. X and y is 0.2. Then the variance is equal to 5. Variance of x is equal to variance of y. Then the regression coefficient of x and y is the question. So bxy, which is equal to r into sx divided by sy. So variance is given, that is v of x divided by v of x divided by v of y is given as 5. So from this can you find standard, sigma value or sx value? Yes, sx by xy is how much? Root of 5. So r value is how much? 0.2. 0.2 into root 5. So 0.2 can be written as 1 by 5, right? So because I am answering as per the option. Okay, 1 by 5 into root 5. So it will get cancelled off, which will become 1 by root 5. Option C is the right answer. I think it is a very direct question. If you thought about variance, okay, if you take the root, you will get the answer. If you had thought about that, you would have got the right answer. Yes, that's an old man. No, on this exam time, I can only notice that, yeah, understood, Rishi. It happens. Sometimes we will miss questions. That's part of the game which we are playing, right? It's part of it. Yes. And asking you guys to attend 100 questions in 120 minutes, that is also a kind of playing with your mental sense. Yes. You guys need to complete that much questions in 2 hours. That is too much, right? Yes. In between, these type of errors can also happen. Yes. Next question is compute the rank. One second, which question is this? Yeah, 94. Compute the rank correlation coefficient for the following data. So how will you find it? N is given, sigma d square is also given. Sigma d square is 5. What is the equation? R is equal to 1 minus 6 into sigma d square divided by n into n square minus 1. You will directly get the answer. Use the calculator. You will get it as 0.0 So 0.970, 0.97. Direct substitution. Everything is given. Sigma d square is 5. N is given 10. N square will be 100. So 10 into 1. Likewise, you will get it very easy. Then next question. If R is equal to 0.8, then byx is equal to 0.6, bxy is equal to 0.5, x bar is 5 and y bar is 3. Then the regression equation is what? Direct option hit. Option hit. We put x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. Put x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. Whichever option gives you the right answer, that is the answer. LHS is equal to RHS. That is the right answer. We already discussed, Daniel. There is that combination based question which is given as 13 balls, but there is 15 balls in total, and there is an arrangement of two rows opposite to each other. It is given as extreme left, but if you look into the perspective of that person, he is in the extreme right. That is the thing. Yes. Now, so the answer is, which option will give you the right one? If you put y is equal to 3, then 0.6 into 5, which is equal to 3. So option D is the right answer. Now, direct question. Which of the following index uses the method of average of base year and current year? What is the right answer? The Marshall-Edworth index. Marshall-Edworth index. Yes. Winnie, I kept 0.96. Are you? It happens. You can learn from the mistakes. That's the only thing I can tell you right now. Yeah. Next question. If the prices of all goods change in same ratio, then Laplace index and Paget's index are equal. Theory, direct. Many questions. How many questions were direct theory questions? If you had gone through the concept well, you would have easily got the answer, right? Yes. Next question. We are going to the 98th question. Sigma Pn Qn is equal to 300. Sigma P0 Q0 is equal to 125. Then Paget's index number is 200. Then the value of sigma P0 Qn. So what is the equation? P is equal to sigma Pn Qn divided by sigma P0 Qn into 100. Everything is given. Can you find the value of this one? Yes. What is the value of P? 200 is given, which is equal to, what is sigma Pn Qn? Sigma Pn Qn is 300 into 100 divided by sigma P0 Qn. Can you find the answer? Yes, you can find the answer. Yes, everything is there. So answer is option B, 150. Yes. Will they give grace? That depends on the correction part. That's the part. Yeah. If Laplace index is 125, Paget's index is 500, then Fisher's index, direct question, root of 125 into 500, which is equal to how much? Which is equal to option B, 250. Then the last question is, when the cost of beverages increased by 40%, when the cost of beverages increased by 40%, the person said that the rise had increased his cost of living by 8%. His cost of living itself increased by 8%. Before the change in price, the percentage of cost of living was due to buying beverages. What? That is a question. Very good question and one of the tricky question. So according to the question, 8% will become 40%. We look into it. So 8% cost of living is changed by 8% when the beverage increased by 40%. So if you target that 40% to 100, that is 40 into how much is 100? 2.5. Similarly, what will be the change into 2.5? That is 20%. The answer is option B. So that's all, people. I hope everyone will clear the exam. And we will discuss two questions where they raised a doubt that we will check now. Yes. I hope everyone will clear. It was a very easy paper. If you look into the last 4-5 attempts, It was one of the easiest paper. I hope everyone will clear with more than 50 marks. More than 50 marks. Yes, we will go to 46th question, Daniel. Yes, brother. Anil started walking. Then the total. Oh, okay. They asked for the total number of distance. Yes. Thank you, Daniel, for pointing it out. Yes. That will also check, Ashok. Yes. Anil started walking 5 kilometers towards north. Then he turned left and walked 3 kilometers. Then he again turned left and walked 5 kilometers. Then the total number of kilometers walked is how much? So 5 plus 3 plus 5. Yes, the answer is 13 kilometers. Yes. Whitney, great. 61 marks. Great. Yes. Sometimes, Daniel, for grace marks, even if you have left it, sometimes they can give, but we don't know whether they will provide also. Okay, because one of the option was 3005 itself. If you take 13 factorial divided by that, you will get the answer. But the question is wrong from my side. I am telling you the question is wrong. Yeah. Next question was the 22nd. Which one? 22nd. 22nd, how much you got? If the compound interest, so principal value is 2400 into double the time and double the rate. Double the time is 4. Then double the rate is 10. 2400 into 10 into 4. How much is it? Let me calculate. 2400 into 10 into 4 or 24 into 4 into 10. 960 is the answer. What's wrong in that? 22nd, no option is right. Why no option is right? It is correct only. Yes. Ashok, that is correct. Yes. Hariharan 59 without. Great, Hariharan. Great. See you in CA Inders. That's the key part. Yes. I think all the exam was pretty easy this time. So I hope this was also easy for you. That. Yes. Let me check. Okay, people. Then we are winding up. If anything is there, just I'll mention in the comment box. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, thank you. 960, then the answer is 4800. 120, 5 by 20, 420, 40. 246 divided by 6. For 2400. It's correct. Ashok, just check once. Yes, Rishi, great. Yes, see you guys. Bye bye. Take care. And we will see in Inder. Yes.